What's going on, everyone? My name is Norbit, and welcome to another 7 Deadly Sins video on the upcoming patch notes for Global. That is right. As the box code hinted that most people thought, we will be getting Luducio. So let's hop into these patch notes. It's going to be a 3-hour maintenance this time around instead of 2.5, just FYI, if anyone needs to drain Stam or anything else like that. We have Chapter 14 coming. I don't know if it'll be the full chapter, but it is arriving. We have the 4 Archangels are here. I don't know why it's saying that. It's just going to be down there. The special ability of the 4 Archangels Grace and the new Fight Festival Brawl. We got some interesting things indeed. One thing I just remembered I need to pull up while we go over this. Sorry, I just forgot one thing quickly. We'll make sure we get this in a sec. So, as well as Brawl coming, I said. So, hopping into it, we are getting Luducio, and we are getting, I'm going to say her name wrong, I always say it wrong, but, Goharda? Goharda? I'm going to say it wrong, I always just say Glox's sister. That's just what I go with. We have Glox's sister and Luducio. I know I say Luducio probably wrong too, but still. We have them coming, rated up. Let's say it here. Oh yeah, Chapter 14 stage added, it says here. It only has low text, I have to look out for that. But they are going to be a pickup draw, which I'm very sad because I wanted to whale Luducio. I'm still going to try to whale the man, but hopefully we don't get shafted. We don't get to see the full, the actual details, but based on what we see here, it's about what we need to know. If I quickly pull up on the database what we need to know, just want to enter that in quickly because we'll get to that in a sec. When it comes to characters, not teams, it's list. Luducio. Gurga. So to quickly run over what they do, we have Luducio. The reason why he's a great well unit is because of his passive right off the bat. Reduces defensive related stats of enemies who have lower CC than the hero by 40% for 3 turns. Applies when entering battle. His Grace is also very nice, which, with how Graces work, to give you a quick explanation, when you use Luducio as an association unit on a hero, they also get this Grace. So Luducio gets this Grace when you use them, and if you use them as an associate on a unit, they also get this Grace. So they gain evasion to petrification, freeze, and stun effects for 2 turns at the start of battle. It includes uniques and commandment effects, but excludes ultimate skills and death matches. So if there is a stun, petrification, or freeze card being used on you, you're immune to it, and it includes the commandments effects. So like for some reason, if you could rank up cards with Luducio, and Gowan would not be able to petrify. But if there's any ultimate skills that stun, freeze, or petrify, that would affect you. His first card, which is very nice for his damage, is just a basic attack card, 240, 360, 600, just mass damage, so if you have his passive active. His second card also is an AoE Rupture, which is really nice against Goddess Liz's shield, because Rupture is the only blue text effect that works against the shield, since it is a buff. His ultimate is he inflicts 350% of attack on all enemies and creates a barrier equal to 200% of the damage dealt. That is only for himself. And can I see here? This is JP. 9% crit chance. And down here, his crit chance isn't too high. I don't know what the weapons will be like. And his crit damage is, this is still level 1. So like, I don't know what the stars add. But if I could look, because I don't have him on JP, with the minus 40% defense related stats, this guy's great. You want to get all his cosmetics, build them all out, try to get dupes if you can to raise the CC, have max gear, which I am, fortunately, I'm only missing 2 pieces being max, but they are very close. As for Goharda, probably the worst SSR in game. Her passive is she allies heal for 1% of max HP for each ultimate move gauge bar they have at the end of the ally's turn. Her first attack card inflicts damage. It's an AoE and it cancels stances. Is that the same as Jenna? I don't know if Jenna's is AoE. And she also has a heal and fills ultimate gauge orb like Red SR Liz. Her ultimate cancels buffs and stances on one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 630 up to 945. She is probably the worst SSR in the game. So it sucks they kept her on this banner. Luducio, great. Especially if you pull dupes. Great whale unit. To get back onto this track though. New Fight Festival Brawl is coming. Find rewards you want. Goddess Supply Storage. So we have Brawl launching, which is the 3v3. You make 3 teams, and you can have them fight. You can watch the battle or skip the battle and see who wins just based on it. And the reason why you would skip is because it's only AI. You don't control the units. It's all, you let the AI do all the work. We have a surprise Brawl celebration gift, which is nice. They are going to have a goddess supply storage, which will be interesting. I'm not sure what that's going to be. We have equipment enhanced material perks. And then here's something interesting. Friendship coin shop, Gloxinia costume exchange event. I believe Gloxinia will be available in the coin shop as of maintenance. Don't know if it'll be discounted, but that means we can now get him with that outfit, which is awesome that they are listening. They heard us complain about that. Speaking of which, we have a friendship coin increase event and, of course, a salvage rate-up event, which is nice because it has been a week with it gone. Mind you, like, on JP, it's like once in a blue moon you get those, but, like, we've been getting a lot. Now, here's where the real bait comes in. A chance to acquire popular heroes of 2020. Goodbye, 2020. 7 Deadly Sins popular vote. The heroes in the survey draw are determined by you knights. Voting survey event. I believe with the 1-year anniversary, JP got to vote for units they wanted on the banner, and that was the Goddess Liz banner, and they got to pick what was on here. This, I'm about 90% sure, is the same thing, but instead of Goddess Liz with the 1 year, it is going to be a Christmas/New Year's banner for us with Festival King. This, I believe, is their last-ditch effort to get us to summon, because if you do follow JP, if you don't, I'll tell you quickly, the next festival unit after Festival King, who will be the next one on Global, is the One, and the One is one of the best units in the game. He's either a second or third probably best unit in-game, and that's no joke. So, if you do care much for this banner, especially with the units that get voted on here, go ahead and summon, but like, there's a lot more worth to summon on, including the One and Sario coming up in future, which won't be too long. We have new hero costumes for Luducio and Glock's sister. That hair kind of looks nice on that one, not gonna lie. We have Brawl, which will unlock after episode 152. You just find it from hitting battle and then Brawl. You've seen Brawl as an option in the thing for a long time, it's just been locked. The Brawl shop, you can use Brawl coins to acquire Brawl battles, and then the number of purchases will open up a portion of the shop where you get diamonds for free. So there's Challenger, Warrior, Victory. There's different like tiers in Brawl, and Brawl isn't like a point system, but there's no like bracket saying, hey, you have to play these 2 matches like there is in regular PvP. It's just keep scoring higher points to get into the tier. And when you get to those higher tiers, oh no, these aren't tiers. Sorry, this is just from spending. You unlock these. I'm dumb. I was not looking where it says it. So you just need to buy stuff to unlock these, the 20, 40, and then the 80, which will give you 3 gems, 5 gems, 7 gems. This will unlock the other tiers, let you buy this stuff. And if you exchange multiple items at once, it only will be considered as 1 purchase attempt. You have to do 20, maybe there, I'm not sure. So for team registration, must register at least 1 hero in 3 teams. Can set your teams 3 times a day. And then each day first registration is free, however second and third cost 5 diamonds. Don't know why you want to change it, but still nonetheless. After your teams are set, you must re-register them to reflect any stat changes from stronger gear or leveling up. Your teams will fight against other users on auto. As I said, the winner is determined by 2 out of 3. Able to skip battles, defeat someone for higher ranks than you can. Rewards, you're able to earn Brawl coins based on the current ranking for set periods of time. But even if you reach first place beforehand, you will receive second place rewards if you were in second place at the time of collecting rewards. Your victory gauge will fill as you win. You can acquire rewards once the gauge is 100% once per day. This I don't even think is on JP. I'm not sure. But you'll receive one of these randomly below. So they're just trying to get us to play Brawl because a lot of people don't play it on JP. They added recommended teams to certain stages, which is helpful. Just system improvements. And here's some big changes. We are able to use anvils on rerolling the base stats of equipment. Now, that didn't matter on rare and below, but on SR, if you use it for some reason, but more importantly, SSR, if you didn't like your roll or you didn't know in the beginning of the game and you invested into gear, you can now reroll a base stat of gear. I have a few I actually need to reroll when I first started playing back in March, so I'm really happy we're getting this. Unfortunately, we're not getting the other upgrade JP just got where you can instantly upgrade gear from where it is now to 5-star plus 5. And there's no failing, but still, this is very nice to get right here. So changing the basic stats with anvils. Auto clear, ticket clear improvements. This is also very nice. Actually, I don't know if this was ever incorporated in JP because I don't look over JP patch notes too much. But the quest progress pop-up will only display after using the last auto clear ticket. This includes because before when you use if you used 10 auto clear tickets, because you can use a max at 10. If you, let's say you're doing gear, for example, because you need to do 8 to finish a mission, you'd finish the mission, then tell you stats. Finish the mission, tell you stats. Finish the mission, tell you stats. Now it's just gonna finish, then tell you stats, which is nice. As it says here, autoclear pop-up will not display again after finishing using autoclear tickets. We have there. Improved ad improvement. Ads will not display until the next day if ad watch attempts have all been consumed. We have the engravings. Draw will be added to part 2, which means I may use my part 2 tickets finally. And then where they're just ending succession, I will pick up draw, top 5 moments we remember, special pendant bundle, and special gold bundle. So, that's all we have to go over here. Nothing too crazy we expected. We got bait more than likely for King. We're getting extra rewards for Brawl because they want us to do Brawl. Luducio is still a pickup draw, which makes me very sad, but I will try to whale. I will be live on my Twitch channel down below in the description when the game comes back up in about 8.5 hours. Chapter 14 I'll be doing too when that gets added. And yeah, that's about it. So a lot of people are probably going to skip Luducio. Don't blame you. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to this update the most and what we have to come in the potential weeks, especially due to, I did not go over it, but another reason why we think bait for King is PvP rules got added and we have another ranked season. And so currently, 2 weeks from now, they increase the damage from shock, bleed, poison, debuffs by 50%. Even more hinting at King because that's what the King team uses. So even more of that. So, let me guys know what you are looking forward to the most with this coming update. Like I said, if you want to check out the stream for tonight for my Luducio summons, clearing Chapter 14 and whatnot. But I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day, and this is Norbed signing off. Peace.